I want to get into my biggest questions for the Oregon Ducks heading into spring. First off, my biggest question, what are the biggest improvements I'm looking for Dante Moore? Well, let's get into it here. And as you know, Dante Moore is probably one of the better quarterbacks in the entire country last year. So when the news broke out that he was coming back for another year, I know that Oregon coaching staff was absolutely beaming with excitement because of the potential, what their offense could be this year. Him coming back and getting that extra year of development under a Dan Lanning kind of guy, under this new Drew Maringer offense, I think is going to be extremely beneficial for his development as a player and for him in the NFL later on. But talking about him and his improvements a little bit more as well, I feel like delivering under pressure and handling adversity are going to be huge for him this upcoming year. And specifically, I want to talk about his pocket presence and specifically in these big matchup games and against Indiana, against Washington. I want to throw in Iowa there, which is a little unfair just because it was a torrential downpour, and I'll give him some grace there. But still, that makes my cut there. But specifically, I want to talk about these Indiana games because they played them twice, and it's hard to beat a good team twice, and Indiana still did it anyway. But still, in those games, in my opinion, I felt like, at least in the first one, he was almost playing a little scared. He played where he didn't really kind of trust his own line. It felt like he was playing like he was kind of frantically. When you usually watch him against any other team or just watch him throughout the entire season, he looks so poised in the pocket. He's so calm in the pocket. He knows exactly where to go with the ball. But in those situations, those games, I felt like he was super, almost like rushed, and he was just out of his element. So when adversity hit, or when he takes a sack or he threw an interception, then he's kind of in his head. So I think an improvement on that would be extremely beneficial for him this upcoming year.